Welcome to the September edition of Eye on Terre Haute, featuring Mayor Brandon Sakbun. And Mayor Brandon, let's get right to it. Busy weekend this past weekend, and we were just talking about the Labor Day parade. What was your impressions of the parade this year?
Well, strong opportunity to recognize organized labor, all the accomplishments that they've had. And I always tell everyone, whether you want to be a pipe fitter, boiler maker, not the Purdue type, bricklayer, or local labor, please do give our local skilled labor unions a shot and do your research, look into it, see if it's the right fit. But really good to celebrate them and their accomplishments. Long parade, lots of candy. You can never have enough candy in a parade. I apologize to the parents who are taking kids to dentist visits, all right, but a lot of candy, a lot of good times, and good opportunity to showcase organized labor. A
lot of people going on there. And then you also had recently the Black Legislative Caucus here in Terre Haute. Why was that event so important here?
So they're actually going to come on Saturday. So tomorrow,
they're coming on Saturday,
yeah,
okay.
They will be at City Hall to do a town hall. And it's very important. We have been blessed over the last 9 months to host the governor, the lieutenant governor, 2 United States senators, multiple congressional members, the state legislative Democratic and Republican caucus, and now the Black Legislative Caucus. And they asked to do a town hall where they cover what legislation passed at the state level in 2024 and what some concerns are for 2025. For a city of 60,000, to have all those members at the state and federal level want to make the decision to come here is a good sign. So we are looking forward to them coming. They'll be at City Hall September 7th at 11 a.m. for a 2-hour town hall.
And all those groups really represent a good cross-section of the State House. So I think it's good to have all of them here.
They do, and they bring a unique voice. People can speak directly with state legislators. I always remind folks, when you see Indiana Code or IC, that's a state level conversation. And we do receive a lot of those at City Hall, and we do our best to pass them to Representative Paff and State Senator Good. And they've been strong partners, especially during the transition and making it through last session. And we look forward to continuing to work with them.
All right, it's already the month of September, hard to believe. Yeah. Are you guys wrapping up paving and sidewalk projects here with fall around the corner?
We are, and with the weather changing, we are seeing that we can do a little more work up into October.
Okay.
So we'll probably sneak into that. We're right about that time of the year where we see if anything's come in under budget and if we need to reallocate some funds to try to get a couple, more sidewalks or quick road repairs here and there. We do update a lot of that on the City of Terre Haute's website, on Data Hub, on that map. So we'll keep updating those, and I'll keep providing updates to the City Council as well.
All right, now for the last couple of months, the recycling rebate that the city is offering, kind of talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so when it comes to recycling, we've got two big programs. All right, the first is over at 1329 Deming Street, the Terre Haute Street Department. They've got that kind of recycling bin that takes, some plastic, some cardboard, aluminum cans, and glass now. So I tell everyone, if you're able to, drop it by there. If you want to do curbside recycling, set that up through, Republic Waste Services, and then make sure to bring that information into sewage billing so you can get your recycling rebate. What's a recycling rebate? Well, that's, if you are recycling, then you get a 33% discount on your trash bill. So it takes it from 15 to 10. It encourages curbside recycling. Of course, for some individuals, they're not going to fill that bin, so it's easier for them just to drop it off. But 2 opportunities for individuals to recycle in our community.
I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
It is. I don't use it. I do the drop off. Not to mention solid waste management up on Haythorne and down on Highway Place, the Villa County Highway Garage. So both the city and county are really embracing the concept of, hey, how can we divert stuff from the landfill?
Exactly.
And that's what we're doing here.
And you mentioned the glass bin. That's been a big topic with a lot of residents. They're excited to see that.
It is, yes. We got that, I think, 6-ish weeks ago. We did have a little bit of issues early on, some folks putting regular recycling materials in that. So we separated the bins a little bit, made sure the signage is out there, and just remind folks, if it says glass, just put glass in it, and that's the easiest thing that you can do.
Mayor's Youth Council, we did a story about that not too long ago. Talk about what that is and how it's going to move forward.
That's a great question, John. And you know, one, it gives them an introduction to civics. They get to see, so how do boards operate? How does city engineering work with designing a project? How do you fund a project? And they're applying for a state level grant to assist in bringing some parks equipment or an aquatic feature to one of our local parks. We are looking at Thompson Park and Coy Park. This also allows a group to work with the Parks Department and their 5-year master plan with the Parks Board. So what I really like about the program, 20 high school students can sit in a room and maybe one or two will check their phone just once for an hour.
Yeah.
And they're just engulfed in conversation about how to move the community forward. I read their grant application a couple of days ago, and just to see the quality of work that's coming from the Vigo County School
I
Corporation.
could tell by your face you're impressed by that application.
I was pumped. I mean, I was calling with Donna. I'm like, I can't believe this. This is a good project, and I wish them all the best and look forward to the rest of the year.
And hopefully, a few years down the road, when they're older and back in the city, they can see what they did to help.
Well, we put a timeline on it, right? So any project they do, we want to start construction this summer and get it wrapped up within 18 months. So when they're coming back from college or if they've entered the workforce, they can see the fruits of their labor.
Absolutely. A Green Space federal grant, that's exciting stuff. Talk about that.
That is, so it was from the Inflation Reduction Act, and so funds went to the state, and the state, we applied through them. So to Governor Holcomb, to the current federal administration, President Biden as well. It's not often you see red and blue working together, but we work together, and what that is we have some lots that we cannot build homes on, that redevelopment owns, based off sizing requirements and zoning. So a couple of those lots will get a green pocket, maybe a bench, but some shrubs, flowers, and smaller trees. And on the note of trees, we are going to continue to invest in our tree program. Part of that is planting, that's what a lot of people see, but a lot of that is tree removal. So we're setting the conditions to remove 30 in the next 45 days, and then remove 30 more in the 45 days after that. So trees are important, but so is removing trees that are dying and dead. And our urban forester Anna is doing a great job there and working hard. So there are some positives and there's some stuff that we unfortunately just have to do.
Mayor Brandon, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And for more information on the city of Terre Haute, just go to their website, terrehaute.in.gov.